Hey everyone tuning in to Explore the Road. Today I have been reviewing the Tamron 150-600mm f5 to 6.3 SPDI lens. This lens is the direct competitor really for the Sigma 150-600mm, which I have also reviewed, and I'll put the link to that review in the description of this video. I've been using this lens for a couple days and I've been using it on my full frame 5D Mark III camera. Firstly, I'll talk about price. Brand new, this thing costs about £800. Second hand, you could pick it up for maybe $550, and that's very similar to the Sigma. So they're kind of level playing field there. Now, build quality. It's really good. This thing feels rugged, very similar to the Sigma. It's got that matte black plasticky metal finish. It's not too heavy, 2 kilograms, around 2 kilograms. Again, same as the Sigma. I've been carrying this lens around all day and I could continue to carry it around all day tomorrow. For what you're getting, 150-600 in this size, I mean, it's just awesome. You can have a backpack with your 150-600, a 16-35, a 14mm prime, probably a second camera, intervalometer, all in the one backpack because of the size that this thing is. It's awesome. As well as with regards to weight and what this thing delivers, I've recently been on a shoot where the lenses I was primarily using were the Canon 500mm prime and the 600mm, and those lenses are dreamy. They are beautiful lenses and I love using them, but you need a whole pelly case just to carry the one lens. And when you compare those lenses and against this, I know the image quality of those is far superior to this, but when you consider you're getting 150-600 and still good images, and it's not weighing a ton, it doesn't require a whole pelly case to, you know, get anywhere, and you can fit this in your bag as well as a whole plethora of other different lenses and other kit. I just think these lenses are absolutely awesome. You've got your lens lock button, which is really useful with these lenses. Unlike the Sigma, this only locks at 150, keeping everything at the shortest point. The Sigma locked at 150, 600 and all the main integrals in between. This only locks at 150, which for me is fine. I'm not bothered about locking it off at 600. For me, I want to lock it off when I'm walking around, when I'm traveling, and that's at 150. And it does exactly what it says on the tin. The autofocus of this camera was really impressive. I have been doing a lot of wildlife photography with this lens over the past couple of days, and it's held up really well. I think better than the Sigma. So I would say that that's something which, I mean, it's not a massive difference, but I think it is marginally quicker. The autofocus does get slower as you push to the 600mm, so it's faster at 150 and then slowest at 600. But it holds really well, and I've been doing a lot of handheld wildlife photography, and the autofocus in partnership with the lens stabilization is a really good combo. The lens stabilization of this thing is absolutely great, and it's completely silent. I was photographing a buzzard as it was circling and flying overhead at the 600mm point, and I got a whole bunch of usable images. And actually I think the best thing to do is to show you. So it found focus quick and it tracked the bird to allow me to get all of these. Now reiterate, that was at the 600mm point, handheld. So I was really impressed, really impressed actually with the lens stabilization. And I would say that that's something which it does beat the Sigma on. But that's just my opinion. It really is a marginal difference, but I would say it's better. And actually, another thing I really liked about this lens was the manual focus ring. It's really light, really delicate, and yeah, a real pleasure to use. I think it's I mean, in terms of put together, it's put together really well. I really like this lens. And the most important thing, image quality. And as I did with the Sigma, I've photographed things at 150, 600mm, and then cropped in to the final picture at the end. So check these out and see what you think. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with the image quality of this. Again, for the price, for £550, £800 even, brand new, you're getting so much for your money, and particularly at the quality, I think it delivers that. So with regards to image quality, again, I think it very slightly, but it does beat the Sigma. I think the image quality of this is better. Again, that's my personal opinion. I've watched other reviews and they've said that they think it's the other way around. And that concludes my review of the Tamron 150-600. All in all, it feels great. It's really affordable. It's nice to use. It feels good in the hand. Not too heavy. Image quality is great. Autofocus is really, really good. Lens stabilization is quiet and really good. You know, this lens is awesome. And I would advise anybody to go out and purchase this lens. And for me personally, I would buy this lens over the Sigma.